You have personal hygiene. Amazing.
I also shower every day. I don't know how hot that is.
God.
But...
Stop.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode number 42 of Ignore the Backlog podcast. My name is The Real Ports, and Evil Space Bunny's here. Bunny, what's going on?
I mean, I'm doing all right. I'm a little traumatized after that talk that we just had, but
yeah,
you know.
Keep an eye on the Discords, people. We'll let you know what we're talking about.
Yeah, we'll actually post the whole fucking...
Some fucked up shit goes down in men's bathrooms. So that's all I'll say. Some fucked up shit.
It's probably not even what people are gonna think it is. They're probably gonna be like, "Oh my god, are they gonna talk about like some sex scandal?" No.
Think about what you think it is, and it's 10 times worse.
It's so bad. Anyway,
it's so bad. Go listen to it. Join one of our Discords, and go listen to it.
Yeah, go listen to it.
We'll probably put it up before the episode. So.
Oh yeah, that would be really good because then people are gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah,
are they
that way they can
about?
hear it first and know what we're talking about already. So we're explaining it to one person who isn't in the Discord. Buddy, how the fuck are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing real good today, actually.
Good. Did you play any video games?
I played
this week.
I played actually a bunch of weird video games this week, and yeah, it was a good week overall with those. How about you?
What's weird about them?
Well, they're really, really indie.
Oh, okay. Really indie.
Well, like one of them is on Twitch, and it's all done by one person, and then the other one was on itch.io that I had to get it off of, and they have some interesting games on there. So, yeah.
Is that a question, or are they not games?
Well, some of them are definitely games. Some of them are romance novel collections, but this one isn't.
Okay.
This one isn't. Don't worry.
Okay.
Although there's some interesting ones on there that I found, and I'm going to play later on private.
Are those, like, narrative romance novel-y games not games? Are we uncategorizing them as games? Or are you talking about physical novels that exist on that site?
No, they're like actual like interactive games because you make choices and shit like that.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like a Telltale game, but you
just stare at a 2D space that changes every now and then.
Yeah. Something
Yep.
like that.
Got it. Cool. I didn't play a whole hell of a lot. Actually, I've only played 2 games. One of them, the ever-present Pillars of Eternity.
Mm-hmm.
I've streamed 21 hours of that so far. Going pretty good.
Damn.
I like it. It's a great game. I think we have at least double that left. Or not double that left, but that again, to make it double.
Uh-huh.
And the other game I started playing was... Actually, all my gaming pretty much has been on Twitch this week. And I started Tales from the Borderlands. Speaking of Telltale.
Mm-hmm.
And it's I don't know how you feel about Borderlands. I don't know if we've had this conversation yet or not.
So I've tried so desperately because I love the graphics in that game. But I've tried so desperately to like them, and I get bored so very quickly every time I play those games. Every time.
Yeah, okay. I mean, fair enough. It's interesting that you say you don't like you do like the art, but you don't like the game, because most people that I have a conversation with about this who don't like the game also hate the graphics.
Really?
But I also think that there's a thing where people are not evolved enough to tell the difference.
What do you mean?
You know what I mean? Like, they think of the game and they think bad, So they just think everything about it's bad, even though they're not really considering the art that much.
Okay.
They're just thinking about the game, and they tried it, and they didn't like it, so the whole thing's bad. So you're like, do you like the art style? Like, no. It's like, and I feel, it's just an intuition I have that they're just not digging deep enough. Anyway. Because I think the art's great, obviously. Yeah. Like, it's unique, and it looks like a comic book, and it's 3D. Like, what the fuck else do you want?
Yeah, right?
Looks good. I mean, I guess if you hate the way comics look, but I don't know anyone with that opinion.
Not very many people I know that like don't like the aesthetic of that, the comic book style, that specific style in its own, like the shell shading.
Yeah,
it's kind of its own unique style. In fact, I was just looking at a game today specifically because it caught my eye because it's almost similar in the art style with the huge like outline, the black border.
Yeah,
and, like,
I love that
the
shit.
shell
yeah.
shading and shit like that. And it's called Bomb Rush Cyberpunk, and it's like it looks like a tagging game, and it looks actually really cool, and like it's got a really small trailer of like 8 seconds, and I watched that and I was like, I need this game
now. So anyway, but Borderlands, I don't like it that much. I played the first one. I liked it because like it was very unique at the time, and you know, it was its own thing, and I was like, yeah, it was a good experience. I liked it. I didn't like repeat play it, which like a lot of Borderlands players do. Like they treat it kind of like Diablo, even though there's not the. I mean, I guess there is the progression of Diablo, kind of. They don't have like an endless end game, but I got really bored of 2 when I was trying to play it. I got so bored I couldn't finish it.
Mm-hmm.
I revisited it probably like 15 times over like 5 years. Just trying to get into it. And eventually, somewhere 2018, 2019, I decided I'm just trying to get through this fucking backlog so that I can, you know, fucking check it off the list. So I can never boot this game up again. That's why I'm going to beat the game.
Right.
And that's why I did it. And I did. And then later I played through the game again, co-oping with CK, and that was fucking bad. Like, both of us were like, it's like the worst game we've played, probably.
Oh, no!
And just in terms of entertainment value for us and our viewers, it was just like not a great experience. But whatever. Didn't obviously after the Borderlands 2 experience, I did not want to play 3. Certainly never played the pre-sequel, and yeah. So why I booted up Tales from the Borderlands is a mystery to me, but I will say it's kind of fucking great. I think that the problems with Borderlands are, 2 got the humor, the Tiny Tina shit. It was just so fucking internet meme lol bullshit that it seems so heavy-handed to me and bad. I think that the writing in Tales from the Borderlands is very clever. A lot of people think it's the same, but I think it's very, very different. I think the moment-to-moment dialogue is a lot more clever than the stuff that's in Borderlands 2. Because the Borderlands 2 stuff is like silly references, and the stuff in this is like they constructed an interesting scenario here, and the characters have something to say with jokes. So I think that's hard to pull off, especially in an existing universe where the writing was already so memey.
Yeah.
So
right.
Props to these motherfuckers. It's a great fucking game. I'm 3 episodes in, I think, out of 5.
Oh, nice.
That's usually how Telltale games go. But so yeah, next time I stream it, I think I'll finish it up, and that'll be the first game I've beaten in like 3 months.
I'm so proud of you. Look at you. You're finally doing it.
I'm doing it.
You're finally doing it.
I'm finally doing it. That's the only thing I've really done this week. I don't think I have any new thoughts on Pillars of Eternity, except it's legitimately concerning me like how much reading is in the game.
Yeah, there's a lot of reading.
But I'm doing all of it. I'm not gonna fucking like. The only thing I'm not reading is books that don't look important.
Yeah, that's fair.
Which is, I do the same thing in Skyrim. I didn't fucking read anything except Lusty Argonian. That was the only important one.
Okay, fair.
Yeah. Yep. The rest of them, nope, fuck off.
Nope, the fuck out. I actually want to see if I can get a copy. Maybe I'll go on Etsy and look and see if somebody made like a Skyrim copy of like the Lusty Argonian made, because
that'd be awesome.
Shit, right?
Like leatherbound and all that shit. Yeah, that'd be sick.
I'm fucking doing it later.
That'd be sick. Yeah. So, gaming, but not. I guess not a lot. It feels like I've played a lot of games, but I haven't I don't know. I didn't have that much to talk about.
I mean, are you further along in Pillars of Eternity than you were?
Oh yeah, definitely.
You
really
passed
far.
it.
But
So this is all new for you?
oh, sorry, from before my first playthrough. Yeah. In some areas I am, in some areas I'm not. I'm caught up in most areas and a little ahead in others. I don't think I'm behind anywhere that I can think of. Yeah, it's mostly new at this point.
Very nice, very nice. Okay, good.
Yeah.
So you're not having to relive stuff.
Not doing what with stuff?
You're not having to relive.
No. And I didn't mind that, honestly. Like, the game it's just fun. And I'm catching stuff I didn't know the first time around or didn't see or didn't pay attention to or maybe didn't retain. And I'm getting a better understanding for the world and the politics. Like, it's really good. It's a deep fucking game.
I think I'm gonna install it later because apparently I have it through Twitch somehow, and I'm just gonna.
I noticed I did too.
Oh no! So you bought it?
I bought it on Steam. So I paid for Xbox for a while, and it was really the only game I was playing on there. So let's say I put $10 into it there, and then I bought it on Steam for like $12. So I basically have paid full price for the game now. But, oh well, that's fine.
That's fine. It's probably better on Steam anyway, because it's probably more stable, but...
Yeah, I would think so.
Okay, so I played a lot more 7 Days to Die, obviously. It's been my jam. I've been playing Beat Saber again, which has been giving me new life. I fucking forget how much I love Beat Saber until I'm, like, fucking doing, like, an Expert Plus map, and then I'm just like, ah! Anyway...
It's like the only reason I want VR at this point.
It's so much fun, dude.
I mean, I would play Half-Life Alyx, but I could just watch someone play that and probably be fine with it. But I'm not gonna because I know eventually I'll end up with VR.
Yeah.
But it's like the driving force is fucking Beat Saber.
Yeah, Beat Saber is just an amazing experience, and like it's such a good workout, and like I'm just like always fucking gross and sweaty, and I've been doing it with resistance bands around my legs. So it makes it even more fucking insane, and then I'm doing, like, these Expert and these Expert Plus maps sometimes, and I'm just, like, fucking screaming and hating myself, and it's great. It's a good workout.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So I got back into those. I played some more Children of Morta, which is just, I can't get over how beautiful this, like, dungeon crawler is still, and it's just so very good. So good. Just so pretty, and it's still, like, 8-bit, and it's just... I just can't get over how good this game looks for an 8-bit game. And I'm loving it. Like, the story's really good. The story's really interesting. I gotta go through, like, the next few portals, but it's hard. It's hard as fuck, and I'm just dying. So I'm just, like, grinding up all my characters. And then I gotta bust through the next area. But I picked up another dungeon crawler called Hero Siege, and I played that literally before starting this, and it's a lot more forgiving than Children of Morta, but it's it's kind of memey and kind of cheesy, but it's...
Doesn't it control like ass? I remember booting that game up and thinking it felt like fucking ass to control.
Really? I actually felt like it was pretty good on mouse and keyboard. Like, I was playing with a friend, because it's multiplayer, although the multiplayer is a little unstable. It's a little bit better than Children of Morta, but it's like, my friend kept getting disconnected, but he was playing it on his controller, and he liked it on his controller, because he was just, like, leaning back and just super chill while we were playing this game.
Yeah.
And it was kind of nice. It was like Diablo, so it's just, like, random generated Diablo-ish kind of game. It was nice. It was easy.
Well,
hopefully it gets harder. And then the other two games that I played. So when you were complaining and looking for games that you hadn't played and you wanted to play, and that's how you ended up finding the Borderlands game, I found a game on Twitch that actually looked interesting to me, and it ended up being really incredibly short because it's a really, really indie game. Called Fractured Minds.
Okay.
And it was it was a very simple puzzle game. And it's literally about 20-25 minutes to 30 minutes, honestly.
Okay.
But the thing about this game that's so interesting is how fucking good the music was. So this one person did everything for the game except for the music, and she specifically, I think it's a girl. She specifically, because I think her name was Emma, or I could be remembering that wrong, but whoever it was, they specifically got these beautifully made songs, and like she credits each and every song on there at the very end. I think even before themselves, like crediting them making the game and all this other stuff, but the music came first, which was really interesting. And the music is so good, and it's like this dark, like tormented story of being like alone and like depression and shit like that. And it was sort of well done. Like some of the graphics like was interesting because they would have purposely like fucked up graphics in interesting spots. Like for pictures, like it would be this really low res picture, I think on purpose to just kind of make it weird. And then other stuff looked really well done and like kind of good. And it was just kind of, it gave you this weird uneasy feeling as you go towards the end of the game. You beat the boss and stuff, and the music was just 100% so good, and it just completely caught me off guard.
Imagine being a one-man team on a development, like making your own game, basically, and the best part of the game is something you didn't do.
I mean, the game was good, but, like, the thing that made the game good was the music. Like, as much as I hate to say it, like, they knew they had something interesting going on, right? But in order to make it, like, and take it to the next level, they had to get music to fit each and every one of the chapters and each and every one of the scenes.
Sure.
And so yeah, the music was really fucking good, and it just threw me for a loop. I'm like playing it at like fucking 2 a.m. and I'm like, what the fuck is this? And I had to write it down and I had to talk about it. So the last game that I got was off of like I said, itch.io. Yeah. And I got this in a bundle, and it's called Night of the Consumer. And I don't know if you've seen any of the fucking visualization for this game, but it is the most weirdest, fucked up visuals for this game, and they purposely did it, and it's a horror game, but it's well lit, because you're in a store, and you're a stock boy, and you have to deal with stocking shelves while running away from customers or either handling the customers, because if they get the manager, then you're fired. And it is the most terrifying fucking game I've played in a long ass time. And I get scared about like games, but this game like fucking shook me so bad, because like as soon as you get the first time when a customer screams, "I want to see your manager," and then like the fucking lights shut off, and you're like in the dark in this creepy ass looking store, and you're like, oh no. And then you see the manager running towards you, and you try to run, but he's faster than you. There's like no fucking hope for you.
My God.
And then and then that's the game over. And it's literally the best. It's the best. Oh my God, it's so good. This game is so good. It's so bad at the same time.
An excellent representation of what it's like to work in retail.
It was the most perfect reference. Like, cause like I worked retail for many, many years, and
I feel so seen right now.
Right now, oh my God, with COVID and everything, and everybody being just like fucking garbage sometimes towards like people working in retail, like be nice to those people. Be nice to your servers. Be nice to people who are considered essential, because your fucking ass, like, you know, don't be a dick. And like, oh my God, it's so good, and it's so creepy, and the music, so like as you're like scrambling to like put stuff up there, the music speed slowly increases, and then it gets really insane when you're getting close to the end, and you're like, oh my God, I'm almost there. But the thing is, there's a timer, and you're also kind of trying to dodge all these people. So like I got to a point where I was like, I thought I was done, and then I ran out of time, and then the lights turned off, and I'm like, oh no, the manager's gonna come scream at me, and then sure enough, he fucking did, and game over, and I had to start over again. I was like, fuck!
Jesus.
It's so good.
That sounds rough.
It's such a good game. If you guys like weird, fucked up horror games that look like shit, Night of the Consumer, fucking definitely play it.
Is this the only horror game that's like well lit?
Yeah, I mean, maybe Subnautica at the very beginning.
Subnautica's a horror game?
Yeah, dude.
Oh.
You should play Subnautica at some point.
Nah, water levels are stupid.
It's not.
It's one big water level.
Kind of, but.
Yeah, I don't like the swimming aimlessly and trying to. I don't like.
Well,
I've watched some streams, which is why I'm surprised that it's a horror game, because it was mostly just, I need this thing, I gotta go over here, I need this thing, I gotta go over here. Well, that's the thing
is, it tricks you really good. Subnautica is interesting because, it gives you
so you just spoiled it.
This false sense. I'm sorry, but that game is a fucking horror game. If you have that game literally gave me, I talked about this the other day, how games that gave you fears with my chat, and it was like Subnautica. Subnautica actually made me legit afraid of the ocean. And I have never like
IRL, you're now afraid of the ocean.
Yeah, I'm now afraid of the
game?
fucking ocean because of that game, because of how fucking terrifying it is. And I didn't realize how bad.
How many times you been in the ocean prior to playing that game?
A lot. I used to go
And now you're like, no, I'm not.
I don't want to go in the ocean. I don't want to get on a boat. I don't ever want to get on a boat now. And
wow.
That game legit made me scared because you're
crazy.
You're fine because you're in this shallow water. It's really pretty and there's all these little fish and you're like, oh my god, I'm in this coral reef. It's beautiful. And then as soon as you go out into the open and you're like, oh, you feel really small. It's like that moment in Inside when the fucking whole level opens up when you're in the submarine.
Yeah.
It was like that, and you're just like, oh, I'm very, very small in this.
Right.
And you're like, I'm gonna die. It's one of those moments. I don't know. Subnautica is definitely one of those. It's a well-lit horror game at the very beginning, and then it turns into a fucking nightmare.
Jesus. That's crazy.
Yep. If you want to shit yourself and have a false sense of security, Subnautica is for you. If you want to feel like a consumer retailer, Night of the Consumer. But yeah, that's what I played. I beat one game that was 30 minutes.
Ironically, you have to be a consumer to play it.
Sure. But anyway, are you ready for some news? Are you ready for this?
I think I'm ready for some news. I was going to say tomorrow Carrion comes out, and I'm very excited.
Oh, dude, I'm so excited for that.
Which, by the way, I think it was last week or the week before, I was like, I don't like any Devolver games. I am excited for this Devolver game.
It's a Devolver game, I told you.
Yeah.
It's going to get you. You're probably going to like
Weird
West. Weird West when that comes out. You might
Weird
like
West?
Mm-hmm. Because I remember when that was
what was the stick figure West game? West
of Loathing.
West of Loathing. That's right.
Yeah. You might like Weird West because we were watching. I forgot what we were watching together, but we were watching some trailer, and you're like, "What the fuck is this game?" Because this looks good. And it was during I think it was during E3 last year, or maybe the Gaming Awards. I don't remember.
You and I were watching something together.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I have no memory of that.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah, okay. News. What's going down?
So the news.
In video game town.
In video game town. I guess, well, there's some stuff that is video game. Some stuff not so much video game, but Mixer's last day on this planet is officially today. It will shut down at some point. A lot of people are still streaming on Mixer right now until the site actually gets
a bunch
shut
of people.
down.
It'd be kind of fun to ride it out, just go until it's dead.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I was there for the last breath.
The last breath.
I wonder can you even make an account? Could I make an account and stream right now?
I think you just have to have a Microsoft account if you really wanted to.
Wow. Actually, I think I already have an account, but I had to make one to watch other people, which is stupid.
But yeah, today's their last day. So a lot of Mixer people will be coming over to Twitch, or they're gonna be going to Facebook. We'll see what happens. I wish everybody.
It'd be shocking if they didn't start doing that already. If you waited until today to move your base, yikes.
I think most people are like streaming on both right now because they.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
But,
yeah.
As long as they're not affiliated with Twitch already, then they can stream on both. But.
Right.
I don't know about Facebook. I don't know how Facebook does it. But yeah, I wish those people good luck. Happy streaming. Hopefully they move to a platform that works.
No, fuck you and get off my platform.
Fucking shut the fuck up. You sound like a typical...
We told you it was going to fail.
Oh, damn.
We fucking told you. And now you're crawling back.
Damn. Shots fired.
I'm just kidding. I don't give a fuck.
Shots fired. Anyway.
I'm in as much competition with you now as I ever was, or as I was when you were over there. It's the same goddamn thing. It's nothing.
Anyway, so on top of all of that, Xbox Showcase was announced for tomorrow when this goes live on July 23rd.
Yeah.
Did they give a specific time? It's like 8 a.m. or something?
8 a.m. Pacific?
Yeah, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, so 11 a.m. EMT.
Pacific Daylight Time, or
like
whatever
that.
the fuck. PDT right now, because I'm in Daylight Saving.
I don't fucking know, but like, this podcast will probably come out after the fucking thing starts or whatever. So hopefully you saw it. You guys will have to tell us what you think. But also, Halo Infinite is launching with this broadcast. Because it comes out officially tomorrow, yeah?
Wait, what?
Isn't Halo Infinite coming out tomorrow?
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that? Am I crazy?
Hold on.
Google it right now, because I'm now fucking scared that I fucking have misinformation.
It doesn't... No, it says it says holiday.
Holiday. Fuck, why did I think it was coming out tomorrow?
I think it's because they're like...
Showcasing
it's going to be the
hardcore?
first showcase of it, yeah.
God damn it. I was actually kind of excited, because like, I was going to look into it, because I want a Halo game. I want to actually play a Halo game
collection
on the PC. I have the collection.
The collection is good.
But it's
really good.
We'll talk about that later. But anyway, so Halo, I guess it's going to be just showcased all day tomorrow then. Which is...
I mean, not all day. I don't know exactly what their plans are, but it's going to be a look at Microsoft, and Halo Infinite is obviously a gigantic part of that.
Yeah. This will be interesting, because this is going to be the first one where it launches coincide with the Xbox and the PC, right?
I hope so.
I fucking hope so too, right?
Diddly damn hope so, yeah.
Because that's what Microsoft's plan is. Well, I guess we'll find out tomorrow. Fuck! Sorry!
That's what they were saying. Like, all the first-party games should be day-and-date PC.
It should be.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll switch from that to back to some streamer news.
Oh, tell me about the influencers.
Tell me the influencers.
I started. Let me just say this. Okay, Carnage retweeted somebody's thread.
Yeah.
About like what to do and not to do when networking and shit, and it was like really good for streamers.
Right.
So I followed the person. It's a bad account to follow.
Oh no.
Because they are like one of those community reach out manager people, and I guess it'd be good if you are trying to get free copies of games. Maybe you should go follow her. But here's the thing: in every post, she puts in like bold fucking giant letters, influencers, and I'm like, nope, don't call streamers fucking influencers. It's not the preferred jargon, you know. I don't want to be called an influencer. I don't want to fucking do that. That's because then you get mixed in with the fucking Instagram thought fucking influencers, you know?
Oh man.
We're not the same people.
Wait, robots? Bots? Bot influencers?
Thought? THOT?
How dare you? Of course I thought you were above this. God damn it. Anyway.
I'm not above shit.
I'm gonna fucking punch you in the face!
Don't call yourself an influencer.
You're an influencer! So,
no.
Dr. Disrespect finally broke his silence after, like, what, almost a month? He did some major interviews trying to, like...
It wasn't him, though, right? Wasn't it his
him
team
and
or
his
some
publisher.
Shit? Okay, it was both of them?
It was both of them.
Weird.
So they went on not only, but like PC Gamer and like several other sites, but also the Washington Post, which is the most interesting because that is owned by Jeff Bezos, whatever the fuck his name is, from Amazon. It's actually owned by Amazon.
You're thinking of Bill Gates.
Pretty sure Washington Post is. Even Washington Post said.
I'm just kidding.
I was like,
I'm
what
kidding.
the fuck? Don't fucking make me fucking second guess myself again. I already fucked up on Halo. I'm sorry. I got overexcited. I got overexcited.
Yeah, I know you do.
Anyway, so he did a very interesting. So each interview that you read is different because the way that they worded the questions. But I found that PC Gamer's interview was the most interesting because they actually kept they wrote up the whole transcript between him, the interviewee, and also including the publisher when the publisher would butt in. So it was really interesting to read this whole thing.
Oh, I see. That's why I was confused. Because, yeah, normally the publisher, or what I don't know what the fuck the guy's role is. I don't know what a publicist for, like, a streamer even does.
Like, fucking lawyer and stuff like that. He was giving him
anyway,
legal advice
most
and stuff, too.
Interviews don't include that. So that's why I was confused. I just didn't realize that PC Gamer was the one who... I didn't realize they kept it in while others didn't. That kind of thing. I didn't know it wasn't part of the original intent.
I think Washington Post also included, like, his publisher butted in at this point. Because, like, he's like, if I was this is what one of the things was, like, this is one of the questions, is like, I'm not a famous streamer, but if I was a famous streamer and I got banned for no reason, especially considering the Dr. Disrespect character and who he is, I think my response was to get out social media and shout from the rooftops, be like, hey, this is really unfair. I'm curious, why haven't you done that yet? And then Doc's response was, well, I mean, I'm taking the best appropriate steps as possible. There are things behind the scenes and terms for legal standpoints that you should know. I can't, that's where it's at. And so I don't want to go on social media and say the wrong things or the right things or whatever it is. Like,
that's nonsense. Wait, what?
I think he's just really trying to cover his bases. And like,
sure.
They're,
but the legal thing is like that makes me think he must.
They're thinking of suing Twitch.
Oh, I forgot. That's right. Yeah, that's right.
So
okay.
they're thinking. He's like, so that's what the next thing. PC Gamer asked if they were confirming if they were taking legal action, and the doc said yes. But the point where it gets really, really weird is he's like, are you? He's like, sure, but he was asking him about like. Talking about, you were open recently sharing some of your own thoughts about the coronavirus and even relating to the 5G networks. Even on your last stream, you were talking about David Icke and his documentary. I'm curious, in bringing those thoughts, and you think it's okay to call them controversial, did you even result in Twitch saying that to you, or was it warning? And the doc said no. He's like, so do you think that would be the cause? And Doc starts to respond saying, I don't think so. In fact, and then that's when the publishes.
He was about to reveal that he knows what it is.
Yes. So I think they do know why he got banned.
They must have been given a statement.
Yeah, he had to have been given a statement. And like,
as far as I'm aware, Twitch has never been silent about that.
Right.
Especially to the person who they're removing from the platform.
Right. But, like, the fact that his publisher, like, butts in and he says, literally, we're getting really close to some dangerous territory here. And he says, so you know, the doc, we don't know why was Twitch banned him. There was no formal warning. There was no reprimand on record. That's all legal is going to say to him. So, like... Interesting. It depends on, like... Because, like, now Twitch has all those stuff blocked. So we can't see any of the old videos. We can't see any of the stuff. Twitch still has all that stuff because technically they legally own it. Yeah. So if this does go to court, like, some of this documentation may come out. And, like, with certain things that have happened recently, like with Dr. Witnesser, I think his name is, and he's like a gospel preacher on Twitch. And
that sounds like a fucking sociopath cult leader in a TV show.
Well,
my name is Dr. Witnesser.
Dr. Witnesser. So he preaches religion and all this other stuff, and recently he got banned for telling a child he was gonna go to hell if he didn't repent his Muslim
is this
religion.
that one guy that was circulating around Twitch?
Yes. Twitter, you mean? Yeah.
Twitter, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
I watched a full 5-minute clip of that guy trying to convince this kid to talk about Jesus.
It was so
that
bad.
Is cringy as fuck. First of all, he doesn't even have the charisma of a good pastor.
No.
You know, you're not gonna convince anybody, dude. You're just screaming facts at people. Not facts, sorry. You're just screaming your doctrine at people.
And
it wasn't screaming, but all you're doing is just spitting shit that doesn't mean anything to people.
No.
That's all you're doing.
And it doesn't, not to get down that religious rabbit hole, because most people know I'm a hardcore atheist, but I know. I'm sorry.
Podcast over.
Podcast over. Fucking.
No wonder you defend those thoughts on Instagram.
Fuck you! That has nothing to do with religion, you piece of shit. Just be a good human. Jesus fuck. But most people know I'm a hardcore atheist, and he just seems like he's one of those jerks that uses religion to literally get what he wants. And I fucking hate those people. It fucking Anyway, that's a whole nother warm case of rabbit. But so Twitch banned him for this bullying and being abusive talking and stuff like that, with this whole stuff coming out, and the publishers shutting down the doc, going into those crazy theories about 5G causing the COVID and all that other shit. And if you and if you fucking believe that and you listen to this podcast, I'm disappointed in you. But it just kind of creates this interesting thing.
Wait, is 5G even out?
Yeah.
Oh. Who has it?
England, and they were fucking destroying their fucking things and shit. Did you not see this?
No.
You should fucking go look up the videos, dude. It's fucking depressing, and it makes me want to live this planet even more.
Makes you want to live it?
Leave.
You want to live the planet?
Leave it this planet.
Nah,
leave it this planet.
We're good. We're good.
I feel like I turned to time. Leave it this planet.
I'm 3 years behind on my cell phone. Anything? I haven't looked into cell phones or anything. Is that something I could get now? Is 5G?
Yeah, possibly. Depends on our area. I don't remember what Portland's like. You might want to look into that.
I didn't know it was that widespread. So when I first heard that rumor, I was like, "Oh, that's a meme or something," because I didn't even think we were on 5G yet.
No, some countries.
Maybe it was. No.
I don't know. That was definitely me pouring more bourbon out, because this makes me fucking depressed. And then, so
you're undoing all that hard work you did in Beat Saber.
Shut up! It's only 200. It's only 200 calories for this glass of whiskey. It's worth it.
I'm just kidding.
So the doc finally broke his silence. He's talking. He's trying to circulate this media press and trying to. I think he's getting ready to come back to streaming. He hasn't announced what platform he's going to stream on, or where he's officially going to go yet. So that is still out there. I'm guessing he's probably going to try YouTube for a little bit, and then maybe go from there and kind of figure it out. Maybe he gets picked up by the Spotify thing, which was the rumor at the beginning of this whole thing, but that's all speculation.
I really thought that this was going to be a conspiracy thing. He did this to himself. He deleted his own account and.
Oh, you thought it was really the
fabricated
the whole.
Until these interviews happened, that's what I thought. Because
we talked about
the guy spins fucking gold from nothing.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it felt like a fabricated. Look. I don't know about the wife thing, because what fucking wife does a video where she jokingly holds a knife to his throat? Who publicizes their adultery?
I don't know. It's really weird.
You know what I mean?
And also,
what kind of sociopath motherfuckers would really do that?
Also, there's...
And maybe they are.
Maybe he's into,
But they're...
it.
I just think he's capable of, fabricating this whole thing, although like talking about suing Twitch. I'm pretty sure Twitch wouldn't just like go along with that.
No, absolutely not.
Shit.
They're not going to.
They would put out a statement and be like, "No, we're not." Yeah. So I don't think it's that anymore. But fucking, I don't know, man.
Yeah,
it's weird.
I don't know either. It's a whole weird situation where we'll probably have to wait and see if this does go to court, and then we'll maybe find out more information as that continues along.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting because, like, more and more people are.
There's one thing guaranteed with the doc, and it's
gonna
be interesting.
It's gonna be a show.
It's gonna be,
100%. It's gonna be a show.
And the thing I like about him, if he's not making this shit up, like the adultery thing is like, fucking, if you can convince your wife that's what you should be doing, I guess. But in this case, respect, because something shitty happened to him. I mean, whether he deserved it or not.
Right.
The consequence of, like, being kicked off Twitch. He's going to turn it into a fucking, like, good event in his life.
Right.
You know what I mean? What a fucking genius. Honestly. I don't like his content that much, but he's fucking killing it. I assume. Maybe he'll come back to Facebook gaming and not, like, have 4 viewers. I have no idea. But we'll see.
It'll be interesting. Anyway. So, enough about that. Let's talk about some video games that cause some drama, aka the SIMP simulator. Have you seen the trailer for this? You know what I'm talking about, Gamer Girl?
I forgot about this.
You're welcome.
I was so excited to talk about it on the podcast, and I literally forgot about it.
You're
oh my
welcome.
god!
How can we not talk about this? So this has caused like
there's no way
so much drama. So much drama.
This is, I feel like, if anything could get me into trouble, it would be this conversation.
Okay, well, let me spiel out everything, and then you can.
Yeah.
You can.
Go ahead. Then I'll bury myself.
You can bury yourself. Think about your thoughts, and then you could cut them up and edit them before you spit them out.
Perfect.
Okay.
I don't do that, by the way.
I know you don't. So just put something in your mouth. Not your hands, because you wash your hands, but that
I wash my hands.
Wash your hands.
I'll just cut out the middleman and stick my dick in my mouth.
Stick your dick in your mouth. Okay, so Gamer Girl trailer was launched at some point last week, and it caused a lot of fucking Twitter backlash, and it's already been pulled from YouTube, and it's just been getting shit on all over the internet. In fact, the original developers, Wales. Oh my god, why can't I fucking remember their name?
I don't know either.
Are you fucking... Get your cock out of your mouth, you fucking animal.
You told me to say it. You told me to do it.
Put it back in. Wales, it's interactive. Sorry, I couldn't remember their name because they're across the pond. I feel terrible. But Wales Interactive, they do games like this where it's the full like video and all that other shit. And it's really cool because they've had some really cool ones like the Doctor. Oh my god, why can't I remember that name? I'm a terrible person right now. It's too much bourbon. I got mad. But this game, you're a moderator for a female streamer that is portrayed as a quote-unquote booby streamer. And you become a part of her life, and you control a lot of the choices that she makes as she tries to find one of her friends that's apparently lost or some shit. And the internet is obviously very angry at it, and a lot of female streamers got pretty upset that this is the portrayal that they did for female streamers, because, like, not everybody's obviously like that. Like, I don't have anything against booby streamers. They're fine. That's the kind of content they want to fucking make. That's fine. That's not gonna affect me or my shit. And, like, people were getting upset with that, and a lot of people were calling for this game to be banned from Twitch altogether because it just promoted this, like, negative image of a female streamer. Then Wales Interactive came to defend it, and they were saying that this game is going to bring awareness to this toxic environment that streaming creates for these women, as well as just a bunch of other, you know, like this abuse and this mental health and this well-being that people throw themselves into streaming. And
Right.
it becomes this thing where, like, you're constantly asking your chat, what should I do? What should I do? But it's just really weird because, like, I don't think I would go to my moderators. It's like, hey, should I go to this warehouse alone?
No one does that.
Should I go to this warehouse alone and look for my friend?
Yeah, it's nonsense. Yeah.
I mean, obviously, this game is supposed to be a horror game, but a lot of people are also still just really pissed.
Ended up being a horror game, am I right?
Fuck yeah! There's your one pass, sir.
It's good as long as it's funny, right?
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. But, like, it's just so weird because, like, you have these conversations with her, like, via DMs and obviously through chat, and you're banning people from her chat.
Like, texting and stuff. Yeah, it's like, what the fuck is going on?
But it's going to be interesting to see if this game actually makes it out of this stage or makes it past this stage, because so many people reacted poorly to it. This game might entirely get scrapped.
You don't think they would put it out somewhere?
I mean,
I don't. Is this studio God damn it. Are they known for anything else?
Yeah. Let me pull them up again. I had them pulled up earlier, and then I closed it like an idiot sandwich.
Yeah. So what I wanted to talk about was the reaction of this game. I just like saw the Twitter post from whatever his name is. He seems to be on top of all the streaming news. I can't remember. He's the one who broke the story that it was like posted on PlayStation's Twitter, which is hilarious to me, by the way. It
started on PlayStation.
That's hilarious to me. Yeah.
So,
allegedly, I don't have a screenshot of that.
Yeah. A lot of people like went back and like deleted their post of this. In fact, they deleted their trailer off of their Twitter. It's not on there, but they did post a thing defending it. Defending why they want to keep making this game. Because they're like, we just want to bring awareness. We just want to bring awareness. And it's like, no, you're putting women in a bad fucking shade, but okay. So some of the games that they've done is the infectious madness of Dr. Decker, which is actually really cool, and The Late Shift. And they're all these like interactive like videos and shit like that. I forgot what that type of gaming is called. But like those are the two favorite games that I've noticed. They have a couple others coming out. Like Master Robot is pretty popular from what I've heard. I have yet to play it. But those two specifically, the Infectious Madness of Dr. Decker and The Last Shift, I've played personally.
So number one, I want to talk about why everyone thinks this game should not exist.
Yeah.
Why do you think it should not exist? Because it paints like female streamers in a bad light.
Yes and no. Like I don't say it shouldn't exist. A lot of people are mad at it, and a lot of people.
Okay. Sorry. I thought the way you were talking about it was like, it's horrible.
Personally, I mean, I don't fucking like this. That they think that this is the only type of female streamer that's fucking out there, but I understand why they went after this target market.
What is it about this that makes you think that's the only type of streamer they think is out there?
I don't know, because like there's been like this whole hashtag Me Too movement recently in the video game industry, and like how women are perceived and portrayed, and like we even talked about it when we were watching the fucking the gaming Summerfest shit. As soon as that small indie team of like female game developers and stuff were coming up, everybody just started doing snooze in chat, and I'm like, oh good, the 13-year-olds are here.
Yeah, I don't see how that's related to this trailer.
Well, the fact that women constantly have to like fight for like normalcy in video games, and then the fact that like people think that all women are like this on Twitch. Like, as soon as I say to like any of my internet friends that I stream on Twitch, they're like, oh, are you a booby streamer?
Oh, I see.
No, I'm not. I don't have tits. I'm sorry to disappoint you. They're pretty small, and that's just not who I am. But like the fact that this is being portrayed, like I actually kind of want to see this because I want to see how bad of a train wreck it is.
So you would like it better if every type of streamer was represented?
Well, no. I mean, you can't do it with this kind of game because they're trying to make this into a horror game, and I understand where they're coming from.
Sure, you could. Why not?
I mean, yeah.
It could be a dude.
It could be a dude.
You could be telling the
That
dude
would
what
be
to do.
cool. I would be cool with that.
Okay. So you do want it to like have other representations of streamers?
Possibly, yeah, if they could.
Okay.
Well, like, I understand why they went with a woman because, like,
well, it's the thing that is more likely to happen.
Yes. That's the thing, is, like, this is more likely to
happen.
And
the less clothes you have on, the more simps you have in chat. I mean, that's just a fact.
I have no simps in chat. I wear too many clothes. Fuck.
I mean...
I was like, waiting.
I'm not going to edit that silence out. Yeah. So I think it's strange. To me, it feels weird that the reaction was so strong. I get that given the timing, it's pretty bad.
Yeah. It's a really shitty timing. Maybe if you did it in like 6 months, maybe.
Right. Yeah, or 6 months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not during this movement now.
I definitely see that part of it. But the other part of it is like, why does one thing existing in a video game mean that that's how everyone's going to perceive something? I don't think that anyone's going to play this game and change the way they view streamers, or it's not, I don't think that this game exists for that. So like,
right.
In the same way that I play a Call of Duty game and the Russians are the bad guy, I don't think that all Russians are fucking bad guys, even though they're the bad guys in the game every time.
Right.
Right? I just don't correlate video game events to real life. So I don't know how this is different than that, but I could be very ignorant.
I mean... yes and no. Like, I have this it's this weird thing that happens to like a lot of women, and how they deal with a lot of stigmas, but men also deal with it too. I'm not gonna fucking just put women on a pedestal, because men also deal with this certain stigmas too. Is like, oh, you're not manly enough and bullshit like that. Just like,
I'm working on it. I've been chopping lumber in my spare time.
30-minute poops.
Yeah, 30-minute poops. Stop washing my fucking hands. Yeah. Well, now everyone knows what that shit was about.
It's fine. It's a callback. It's fine. Shit. Now I lost my train of thought. But like men dealing with the stigma that they're not manly enough, or they're not strong enough, and blah blah blah, and like women. Either are seen as like these sexual things or sexual objects, or they're seen as like these pure and like perfect things, and there's no like fucking middle ground. And like, this game is going to be publicly accessed by a lot more people, because it's going on the PlayStation, it's going on Steam, and it's going on like every platform that it possibly can. Just kind of puts it out there more that like streaming is this thing, and this is how women stream on streaming services, if that makes sense. That's my only worry with it, because like I said, as soon as I tell people on the internet that I usually meet for the first time, it's like, oh yeah, I stream on Twitch, and they're like, you're a booby streamer, and I'm like, no, I am not.
So you think it's already that way, and this will make it more so?
I feel like it could potentially make it worse, yes.
Interesting. Okay.
Yes, definitely. It has the potential to make things worse. But we shall see. We shall see.
We certainly will. Yeah. I'm curious if Twitch seems, they don't seem to cave to the mob, not necessarily, because like people have been. I mean, obviously sometimes they do, but the fact that sometimes they don't tells me that they're not just going to cave. So it's like a little bit of an unknown. I don't know that they're going to ban this game. It seems a little bit likely.
Yeah.
Because it's like, it has to do with them and their platform, basically.
Right.
I don't think it's branded Twitch, but obviously it was, I think I saw a purple interface. It's going for the Twitch look, like.
Yeah, no.
I understand why they would want to distance themselves. So banning it, I think, makes perfect fucking sense for them.
Yeah, because then
on the other hand, people begged for Alinity to be banned forever, and they never did. It doesn't seem like they're going to.
Yeah.
And so that's another case of, like, I mean, the mob had a good she abused her animal on stream.
Yeah, no.
I think it was pretty light abuse, but that I think most people have done. Not the alcohol, but like the tossing your cat. I know a lot of people have done that, and it doesn't seem that Yeah, you just toss your cat. It lands on its feet.
No, I would never toss Kiki.
It's fine. Lots of people do it. I guarantee you, some of your closest cat friends have done it.
I'm gonna beat them up. I would never do that to Kiki. I accidentally like tapped Portobello in the butt really hard the other day, and I felt so bad.
Abuse?
I felt so bad. I tapped him in the butt because like I didn't realize he was gonna be there, and I just like whack with my arm, and I was like, oh no! And he ran away from me, and I'm like, I'm so sorry, and I chased him down for like 20 minutes trying to apologize, and he's like, just leave me alone, mommy, and I'm like, no, I have food, please come out, I'm so sorry.
Jesus Christ, you are overbearing as fuck.
I love my cats. Fuck you. They're my children. As Kiki lays next to me.
Oh boy. Yeah. As someone who has a mother who tries to treat me that way, I don't. Maybe give your cats some space.
See, this is why it's great because I'm never ever gonna have children, so I'm just gonna treat my cats that way because my mother also treated me this way. So I'm just like gonna pass it on to animals, and it's not.
Okay, that's better than people. You're right. You're definitely.
They don't have to ever go out in the world. They're trapped with me forever.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Anyway.
Oh.
Gamer girl.
Anyway, they didn't cave to Alinity and the Alinity ban. So I don't know what they're gonna do. I think from a business standpoint, they should probably just get rid of the game.
I think from a business standpoint, 100% they will get rid of the game. But I kind of want to play it just to see what this what they were thinking,
it's like that
the developer was actually like thinking.
What was that sociopath dude's thing with like how to get with women? What was that game?
Oh,
you remember?
Fuck that game. I don't fucking remember, but I remember watching somebody play this. I'm like, that would never fucking work on me.
Yeah, see that is the itch that I would want to like. That's the only kind of thing I would want to do with it is like just make fun of it.
100 fucking percent. Okay.
So yeah.
All right.
In that regard, it could be kind of fun.
Yeah, I want to check it out just to fucking see it, just to see it, just to see what this developer was thinking. Wales, what were you thinking? Yeah. I just need to see. But anyway, we have 2 more stories. Let's cover those quickly here, so you can go do your
Roger Dodger.
So we caught it, but apparently all week, and I watched these slowly while at work today. Was Jeff Keighley has been posting a lot more shit to his channel, the Gaming Awards channel on Twitch.
Yeah.
I didn't realize he was gonna put all of the Summer Game Fest up there, which kind of pissed me off because like I've been checking in on the website and it wasn't as up to date, and he was just posting all this stuff on Twitch, which made me really mad. So I missed a bunch of shit. So he didn't.
Or YouTube, right?
Huh? Or YouTube.
YouTube or Twitch?
It's all on Twitch right now.
Oh, okay.
So, like, he did an interview with Kojima about Death Stranding, which was awkward as fuck.
Isn't that where he said,
Dude.
Didn't he say, let me think of the quote. It was something like, if I was a prophet, I could have made a better game because of COVID. Like, he would have made a game based on COVID or some shit?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, he said something like
what a
that.
Weird guy.
Because, like, Kojima's weird as fuck. Like, let's just put that out there. I'm not gonna fucking
if you didn't know,
he's weird as fuck.
If you haven't Googled the name yet, then he's weird as fuck.
Watching him during that interview, he's like so laid back and like his arms are crossed and he's like in this incredibly defensive stance. And like Jeff is just so excited. He's just like because he just like fucking loves Kojima. And, like, he's just so far up Kojima's ass.
Yes.
It's just, like, so interesting. And Kojima's just like, I am a fucking quiet weirdo, and I'm gonna, like, hide.
Did you fucking see? Did you see? I think it was E3 last year. What are you...
When he was, like, when Jeff put his, like, arm around Kojima, and Kojima just wanted to seem like he wanted to fucking hide? Oh, wait, what?
No, I didn't see that. No, he did an interview with Elon Musk and Todd Howard.
What? I didn't see this at all. How the fuck did I?
Jeff Keighley did. Yeah, I live tweeted it.
Oh no.
Because it was so amazing. I'm gonna show you my live tweets first, and then I'll show you
send me those after this. And
the video. Yeah, I will.
I could talk to you while you stream later.
It's amazing. Yeah, I'm probably gonna edit the podcast first, so we could talk about it. We can talk after. Anyway, yeah. So fucking that interview had the same energy as you're describing, where they're just both like, there's no reason for this to be happening.
I mean,
and Jeff Keighley's like, I can't believe I get to talk to Todd Howard and Elon Musk, and they don't give a fuck.
They don't give a fuck. Like, it's so cute how Jeff Keighley is, but also how fucking weird all this like summer fest has been.
Somehow, Jeff Keighley is the little kid that tugs on his daddy's pant leg, but everyone gave him the keys. You know,
so cute. And I'm not gonna lie, Jeff Keighley is adorable as fuck, and I think he's cute, and like he's my jam. But at the same time, like the whole thing with the Muppets and like watching that whole thing with the developer showcase, that was awkward as fuck, dude.
How much money did the Muppets spend?
What was Jim Henson thinking? Jim Henson Jr.,
The entire fucking
Why?
thing was about the Muppets.
Why? It was so
I don't even
weird.
remember any of the games.
So weird. I don't understand it at all. And like, it was just, and then fucking that, like, so the one that me and you caught together that you sent me, and we were watching it with all the small indie devs, like that made me so happy to see all the small indie devs. But like the live music that happened before, quote unquote live music, that was obviously pre-recorded, but whatever.
Are you talking about the Bugsnax?
Well, there was another song before that because I ended up going back and watching the beginning of that. So there was like this other song that was okay. And then there was that fucking Bugsnax song, and it was like a fucking like
Bugsnax is like the Hello Barbie of
It
today.
was literally Aqua with like I'm a Barbie girl, except it was like this like weird catchy song about Bugsnax, and then it literally portrayed into like a 5-second trailer for a game.
Yep.
And it was like this music video that was like 5 minutes long and then 5 seconds of a game, so I don't even know what the game was about still. And I'm like, I hate this, and I fucking hate this song, and you're like, this is kind of catchy, and I'm like, I fucking want to kill you right now.
No, it's catchy, and that's why it's annoying. Like, it just gets stuck in your fucking brain. I hate that shit. I fucking hate that shit.
It was the worst.
The stuff that your brain, like, it like manipulates your stupid lizard brain and makes it dance without your fucking permission. I hate that shit. Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
I literally wrote in our notes about this whole thing, and it says, and fucking Bugsnax, fuck you. But yeah, is Jeff Keighley losing his mind while locked up during COVID and like obsessing over video games like a small child? He's so cute though. God, he's so cute.
He's not losing his mind. He's just a child.
He's literally...
He sees the Muppets. He's like, I love the Muppets.
Oh my God, what if he's the Michael Jackson of...
Michael Scott?
No! I was thinking like Michael Jackson, because Michael Jackson like never got to be a child as a kid because his dad was beating records out of him.
I see.
As I smacked my hands together during that moment. Anyway. But yeah, Jeff Keighley. So if you guys want more stuff on the gaming stuff, I don't know if you've caught up on the Summer Games Fest, go follow it on the fucking Gaming Awards channel on Twitch rather than doing what I did and checking on the fucking website.
Rip.
I know, I'm so pissed about that. Jeff, why did you do this to me?
Websites are dead.
That website is dead as fuck!
No, all websites. It's the applications and Twitch pages and YouTube pages. Those are the future.
Yeah. No, 100%. I mean, that's how we watched Ubisoft. The only one that did it differently was Devolver, and they did it directly on Steam.
Yeah, it was weird.
I mean, it still worked pretty good for them. I'm hyped.
Yeah, I don't know how many people watched, but I didn't. I didn't know what was happening.
I did. I watched because I love Devolver. So, anyway,
yeah. You have fucking push notifications on your on their Twitter.
I fucking
probably.
I got love notifications every time Devolver tweets, and it's just like, oh my God. I love you. Anyway, so So Rocket League has officially sold out. I don't know if you
Sold out?
So they switched over exclusively to be on Epic. They're on only the Epic platform now. They used to be on Steam and PlayStation 4, and since PlayStation uses Steam,
they're not on the consoles anymore?
I don't know how that's going to work because the way that the PlayStation 4 was selling a lot of those games was through Steam. So if Epic has an ability to do that, I'm sure you could still pick it up on the PlayStation 4. We'll see. But it's now only exclusively for pickup on Epic. So it's kind of this interesting thing, and they made it free to play because the way that Rocket League makes most of their money is through those drop boxes. So for now, you can still play it on the PlayStation 4 if you had it before, and you can still play it on Steam if you had it before like I did. But I don't know if you're able to purchase any in-game loot right now. I think you still are, but it might only move over to Epic, which might cause some issues with people because, you know, I have like friends that drop like hundreds of thousands of dollars in this stupid fucking game, and it's insane.
That's a lot.
That's a lot, as you yawn.
That's a lot.
As you yawn.
I wanted to get my thoughts out, and I had to finish my yawn, but it didn't. The timing didn't really work out.
I mean, you've spent a lot of money on Dota. What would happen?
What? No.
You've told me how much you spent. Don't lie to me right now.
Yeah. So what would I do if I couldn't, like, if they moved that shit and I couldn't buy shit on there anymore?
You do?
I'd be so happy.
Are you fucking serious? You'd be actually legit happy?
Of course. Like, cut off the crack, you know?
Interesting.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd be singing in the streets. I'd be a new man.
Wow. Okay. That's fair. If that's what makes you happy.
Yeah. Being free of my addiction, absolutely. Because I'd stop playing Dota at that point.
You're like, no mas Dota. No mas Dota.
Exactly.
Okay, fair enough.
I kind of like League of Legends. The fact that it's not on Steam is probably why I don't play it.
So you're saying you lucked out?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I still got stuck with Dota, but...
That's fair.
Yeah, I'd be fine with it.
Okay. I can respect that. Okay. But yeah, so that's officially switched over platforms. It's interesting because like it's been on Steam for so long to like just jump ship over to this new platform. I don't know. It just weirds me out 100%. What?
No, well, I don't know. Business deals happen. It's weird that it's so. It's late for this time. You know, like all the exclusives that Epic was doing was like new shit. Like Borderlands 3, it was like hyped up. Like Rocket League, who the fuck cares about Rocket League like now? Like I know it's a fun game, but it's over.
Well, I mean, I think that's why they switched over to Epic is because then they can make their game free to play for now for the summer, and they get compensated.
Kind of stimulate the player base.
It stimulates the player base for Epic again. Epic trying to give away.
Yeah, there's no downside for Rocket League, obviously. Yeah. Fucking good on them.
Yeah,
I don't think Steam gives a shit that much though.
Right. As much as that sucks to say, Steam, why?
No, what do you mean?
I don't know. I mean, like, this whole competitive thing between Epic and Steam is probably a good thing because then it creates, like, this competitive, like, market. Like, that's why I was so excited for, like, everybody when they moved over to Mixer. And then, yeah, Twitch ended up winning anyway, so.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Hopefully, it's not the last attempt at that. I know Facebook gaming exists still, but it's I don't know. Like I know like Facebook is a huge platform, but I know so many people who like refuse to visit that website.
Yeah.
You know? I don't want to fucking be there. I don't like Facebook. I fucking hate the people behind it, and I don't want to be there.
Right.
You know. not that I love the people behind Twitter, but like they are such less public people, and like I haven't really had that much of a problem with that platform as far as like privacy and all that shit, but I don't know.
I don't know. We'll see.
Fuck Facebook.
Fuck
The end.
That's fair. That's fair. But, okay. Yeah, that's pretty much it for news. It was kind of a slower week, but we rambled for a long time.
Yeah, we managed to stretch it out anyway. Fuck yeah.
I'm sorry.
I don't know. Well, I think we're both to blame there.
I mean, we did have to have a rant. I mean, we could have gone into Soda Poppin's fucking band too, which was hilarious.
What did he get banned from?
Because he was on VR chat grinding on anime pussy.
No. What did he get banned from?
Twitch. You don't know who Soda Poppin is?
No, I do. But the thing is, I only saw his apology, and I thought the whole thing was a joke.
Oh my god, it is a
obviously,
joke. That's the whole thing.
He treated it like a joke.
Yeah, he treats everything
but
like
I thought the ban was fake.
No, the ban was real. His ban was definitely real.
But it was for like 2 days or something, right? It was like nothing.
Yeah, it's like nothing. It was a slap on the wrist, because that's what he
okay.
always gets. He's one of the longest fucking streamers on Twitch. He started on Justin TV when he was like 14. He's a baby.
I see.
He's literally a Twitch baby.
Well, not now.
I mean, he's 25, 26, something like that. He's still young. Look, I'm old, okay? Everybody's younger than me.
I know. Yep.
But anyway.
Terrible world you live in.
We need to get you off of here and going. So,
yep.
Thank you guys
for
listening. Please stay safe. Oh, wait. We forgot to do the thing. Hey, Ports, where can people find you?
Oh, on Twitch and Twitter, the Real Ports.
Twitch, Twitter, Real Ports. You can find me, Evil Space Bunny, on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram. And we would like you guys to stay safe. Please spread us around with your friends and not COVID. So please wear a mask. Stay safe. Good luck. Have fun. And have a good day.
Yeah. This is what I want you to do. I want you to text your friend. Be like, yo, you up at like 11:30 at night? 2 p.m. or 2 a.m.? Whatever's late for you.
Obviously.
It could be 6 a.m. Whatever's late for you.
Yeah.
And when they reply, or if they don't reply, just send a link to our podcast.
Exactly. Because if they're up, they're like, I don't have fucking anything to do, and give them our podcast so they could listen to something while they slowly lose their mind because they're trapped inside like everybody else.
If your friends work at a place where they can listen to shit, and you know that because you're that close to friends, send it the podcast. Yeah. Thanks everybody for listening. Thanks, Bunny, for digging up the news and spending time with me.
Of course, Sports. I love you.
And I love you too. I love you too. I have to admit it publicly now. Thank you for doing that to me.
I got you to say it.
Yeah, we have that on tape now.
We're
Jesus
best
fucking
now.
Christ.
It's official.
Episode 42. It became official. We're friends. It only took 42 fucking episodes.
It's delicious, and it's making me confess my emotional feelings for my bros.
Thanks everybody, and we'll catch you next time.
Okay, love you guys. Goodbye.
Jesus fucking Christ, that hurt me.